Hey guys, so in this tutorial I am going to talk about Python's if statement. And so if statement is part of the control flow in Python. So let's get started here with the syntax. The syntax here is that you have this if keyword, and then we would have some logic here or some condition that is going to that should evaluate to the true or false. And then after the condition we have this colon. After colon, once we press enter, we see that our second line automatically indented. Here is where we are gonna write the code that we want to execute execute when this condition is true. So let's say if I do print hello world. So based on this condition, if the condition is true, the second line is going to print. But if the condition is false, the code is not gonna come to this line. It's just gonna from here it's gonna skip this line. So let's say we have the some condition set as true. Now if I execute this line, this should print hello world. If I do false here, it's not gonna print, right? It's gonna come here and then it's gonna check this condition as false, then it's just gonna skip this line. Now what if, let's say we have another condition that says if this condition is false, we want to print something else. So for that case, we need to have a second keyword that will catch the code from here, and then it's gonna sort of print whatever we want to print. So here we would say else print hello Mars or something like that, right? So so here once the condition here is false, the code is not gonna run this indented line. It's gonna come here and then it's gonna print this line, right? So if we try this, as you can see, it says hello Mars. Okay, so sometimes we want to have two conditions. So let's say for the lack of a better example, let's say we have this age variable, and let's say it's the age is 20. Now within this condition we have, let's say, this condition here that says if age is less than 18, we would print teenagers, and then else we would print adult, something like that, right? So here if we print it, it says adult here because the age is not less than 18, it's actually 20. But now let's say I want to have this output let's say there are three buckets. There is teenager buckets, and then there's young adults, which is from 18 to 25, and then let's say you are full grown adult when your age is from 25 or greater than 25, right? So what do we do in that situation? So for that case, we have another keyword, which is elif. So elif is basically if, but it comes after if, and basically here we can do the same. We could do, say, if elif age is less than 25, we would print young adult. So now if I print this, we could see that it prints young adult here. So that's pretty much how if statement works. Now, just to give you a quick summary, the way to write if statement is that we start with if keyword, and then we have a conditioning, and then we have this colon. So after the colon, we have the indented line. If this condition is true, then this line would execute, and then the code would end right here. It's not gonna run. None of these line from 3 to 6 are going to run. But if the code here is evaluates to false, it's gonna fall back to this elif statement, and then it's gonna try to run, and it's gonna try to evaluate this part of the code. If it says true, and then it's gonna come here in the indented line and print this. If not true, it's gonna fall back to else statement, and it's gonna print this adult. Basically, the code is gonna run from top to bottom, and then it's just gonna try to evaluate to these conditions, and whichever one false, whichever one evaluates to true first, for that's for that condition, the next line of the condition would the next indented line of the condition would get printed. Okay. All right, cool. So I'm gonna try to put some more examples in the future, but for now this is what I have. All right, thanks guys. Bye.